And no, literally, like I was saying, you can't get a better duo than Tupac and Andy Warhol. But that's just me. Think
Oh,
about
it's
it.
crazy. Crazy you say that. Yeah.
And live in color.
Andy
Do
Warhol,
what you
Tupac
want.
collab.
Yeah. SW1 doing the fucking background music for it.
SWV. Who's SW1?
Shawn Wayans won. Him and the Fly Girls, bro. Let's get it.
No way. Is that what it
100,
was?
100%, yo, 100%. It Live in Color. SW1. Shawn Wayans. He was the DJ. Little known fact. And J Lo was a fucking Fly Girl.
Everybody know that.
Yeah,
Everybody know that.
yeah, but you didn't know she used to grind that thing up about fucking
Don't you
30
talk
years
about her
ago
like that.
on SW1.
Don't you talk about her like that.
You better keep Ben Affleck's wife's name out your fucking mouth.
You know it's about that time to grab a bag of the stickiest itchy bind you can find and pearl one up. Welcome to the Pearl Up Podcast.
Playboy.
Who, me?
On this beautiful day.
Right?
Don't you pearl up, my brother?
Oh, well, you see, somebody like me, I pearl up the C to the A to the M to the O on the Guavi.
Wait,
No,
a guava? I was like, a guava camo?
I got some big sir rolled up in a Guavi. A Guavi. Shout out to my man Guavi. What was his name? Quavo. Shout out, but he ain't got nothing to do with it now. But camo, Quavo, whatever. Listen, it's just the way I pronounce it.
Wait. What kind of camo is it? It's a
Quavo. It's a Quavo fucking. It's a guava. It's a guava. Guava. Listen, I can't pronounce these things.
What's my man from Reading Rainbow? Where's he at when you need him?
Yeah. Where's LeVarr Burton?
Where's LeVarr Burton at when you need him? He need to just fly in on the rainbow and teach your ass some phonics.
I can fly anywhere. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker said, yo, he really said, he said,
gonna go into it.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow.
Ra-da-da.
What did you pearl? Tell me it now. It's Pearled Up now. Pearled Up Podcast.
How'd y'all like that new intro? But to answer that very melodic question, I pearled up a little bit of it's called Hippie Crusher.
Okay.
Smells very good.
A
Hippie Crusher, yes, sir. In a goji berry camo.
Goji berry camo.
Berry camo.
You're basically smoking a stock exchange bond?
A goji.
Well, no, you said a hippie crusher.
No, hippie crusher, yeah. Stock
bond, railroad bonds. Is this silver certificates? You rolled a couple of silver boys up?
Yeah, straight up.
Oh shit. Well,
insert
listen,
clip
man.
of Cartman being like, those damn hippies. But of course, Playboy, I'm gonna spark it up and I'm gonna get into this, Playboy. We got a lot to talk about.
Hey man, while you're lighting that up, let me ask you a question, bro. Are you superstitious? Are you superstitious?
Am I superstitious?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. Like the whole, what is it? Step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Yep.
Black cat crosses you, stuff like that. Nah, not really superstitious.
Throw salt over your shoulder, you're a salty bitch. Yeah,
right.
All that shit. Don't eat that. Don't eat apples because they're poison. Like, yo, I listen.
I saw that in a movie. That's a fact.
That's a fucking listen,
They
Buddha.
said
Enlighten
apple a
me.
day keep the doctor away. But
Oh,
one
that bitch
time,
ever seen Sleeping Beauty?
one time I bit into an apple and my tooth came out.
Oh Lord.
So,
You ever
so,
seen
I
Sleeping Beauty?
had to go see a different doctor.
Shit. Yeah, one to give you a test to see if you've had some rufalin in your system.
From that poison fucking apple.
I'm saying, bro, you all right?
Yo, what kind of cartoon shit is that? They was roofing bitches back then.
And then people came and kissed her without her consent.
No consent.
That reminds
at all.
me of a little movie called Kill Bill, and his name's Buck, and he loved to fuck. Same thing. Sleeping Beauty is nothing more than Uma Thurman and Kill Bill, but ain't got no balls on her. She's a so Sleeping Beauty was a victim, bro. Where Uma Thurman was like, I ain't no victim, bitch.
I ain't no victim. I'm gonna chop everybody up.
Wow. So are you telling me that Disney movies have created victims their whole life?
Yep. Disney movies have created a victim's mentality.
Wow. Holy shit. Remember, I'll say this.
Think about the Little Mermaid
from back in the day.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the Little Mermaid, their only victims are the outraged, middle-aged Caucasian males who are in fucking arms about this.
What are they in arms about?
Because for whatever reason, all of them that are fucking snapping, the point they're all missing is that they're essentially fucking arguing over little girls. This is kind of fucking weird.
But what are they arguing about?
A lot of them are like, "Are you fucking kidding me? That underage fucking mermaid is supposed to be white."
Oh, right.
You know
yeah,
and that mermaid is supposed to have orange hair. What? What?
That mythological creature. These
a sea urchin ain't supposed
That's
to be
funny.
black. Like,
yeah, that's funny.
Yo, people like that could crack me up, dude. Not only that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of Karens out there too
that are outraged over the wrong things.
Yeah, man.
Like there's real shit going on. Like,
on the flip side, imagine if there was like, pulling one from the Chappelle show. Imagine if there was like a Clayton Bigsby that was this real man. They're like, oh hell no. Like what? His motherfucker, you're supposed to be like cool with it.
He was
You're
the
one guy
biggest fucking Disney fan.
You know what I'm saying?
They got us. We sitting here talking about Disney movies, Playboy.
You know what? You know what we could be talking about? We could be...
Damn.
Let's talk about the fact that while both of us make well below the 1% range, there's a kid out there opening toys making more than we'll ever make in our lives.
True that.
What the fuck? That. Or do you think it's the kid's parents?
Well, either way, I mean, they're making the money right now.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, imagine like being like emancipated from your fucking parents at like 8 years old and then still living under their roof because they're your parents and being like, nah, I'm my own business guy. Listen,
like, actually, this is my house.
Go to work. Yeah, you better go to work. I pay for this house, broke bitch. And you're like, okay.
You're like, hey, can we get McDonald's? And like, we got McDonald's at home. It's like, hey man, that wasn't actually a question.
Yeah, that's what he goes. You know what? You got McDonald's at home.
Yeah,
I got 7 figures today. I opened up Roblox.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking McDonald's, Dad.
That's when he jumps at his dad. Like, I know you would have happy meal, little motherfucker.
That's some. Remember, what was the movie? Richie Rich.
Love that fucking movie, dude. I
Yo,
really do.
Wow.
Yo, him
I
and
really
his dog
did.
Dollar.
Did you used to fantasize about being Richie Rich?
Yeah. Who the fuck?
I think all broke. Well, here's the thing: rich ass kids didn't.
Okay, true. That.
Okay.
Facts.
As a broke child, I was like, man, wow.
A McDonald's in your house.
In your house, bro. Laughing luxury.
Do you know what else movie back then? I always kind of like wanted to fucking be living in. Do you remember the movie? Blank check.
Blank check, bro. And he got the house.
Yeah, Mr. Macintosh.
He swindled everybody.
Mr. Macintosh, bro.
Man.
If you didn't know catfishing was coming after watching Blank Check, you done fucked up.
Fucked up now.
Fucked up
You
now.
done fucked up now. Bro, when he had the slide coming from the window.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's,
I was like, this is how we should be living.
That's a movie from ahead of its fucking time. Blank Check, right? With the Mr. Macintosh and the computer kind of doing more. You know, today it's like, oh, that's all it did. But you get what I'm saying? Ahead of its time. Another movie that was ahead of its time like that, though? Fucking Brain Scan.
Ooh, wow.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, you know, me and you be playing a hockey. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, for them youngins
Oculus,
out there, they
the
call
virtual
it the MetaQuest.
reality.
Yeah, they
MetaQuest.
call it the MetaQuest. We call it the fucking hockey.
Called the Aki.
You know, we've been playing that shit a couple of years, but you know, that was like the first Aki, dude.
It really was.
You know, and
it really
it's
was
crazy. I wish I was
1994.
Man, that's fucking 30. Who? What? Blank Check?
Nah, Brain Scan.
Brain Scan. Fucking 30 years ago.
Yeah, 30 years ago, bro. That's crazy.
That's back when Edward Furlong was like on top of the world.
That's when everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's the next guy."
Yo, you ever seen a picture of him lately?
Yeah, I just now have.
Oh my God, hey, even though he's still breathing, rest in peace, Edward Furlong. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, the fucking man that you were. You're now a shell of a man, Edward Furlong.
Edward Furlong coming to conversation soon.
Yo, I would love to have him on. Yo, I'd be like, yo, listen.
It says his rock bottom right here. Like you could definitely get Edward Furlong.
Even the T-2000 went on to be fucking Peacemaker's dad. You know, he was in a couple good movies. That guy, I don't even know his real name. What's the fuck is that guy now? Have you seen this boy? You know what I mean? Who the fuck was that?
That was Terminator 2?
Yeah, Terminator 2. I believe he was the T-2000. What's his name?
T-2000.
You know what I'm talking about?
All right, let's see.
The cop, they shot him and his fucking head was like, and it went back.
The
that
metal,
guy.
Yeah,
the metal guy.
Robert Patrick. Oh, he's done everything, bro.
Yeah,
that's
Robert
Patrick.
Fucking a lot of shit. So I'm saying, like, fucking, he's Peacemaker's dad, dude.
Yeah, he was in this show Reacher that I thought was really fucking good on Prime, on Amazon Prime.
They say Reacher's based off a book, and the character in the show is not as tall as the character in the book, but he's character than the fucking part that Tom Cruise played.
Yeah, because it was the movie first.
Yep.
Yeah, but I like the series better. I thought it was awesome.
But you seen the show with what's your man Jim from The Office? What was that show that was like an army show? Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Do you like that? I haven't
seen
it.
Man,
like that?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
He said, "Oh man, I thought you were gonna be."
Oh shit, homie! Nah, no, I haven't seen any of that yet. I be missing out on shows, man, because like I'll start something,
right,
and then I don't know, maybe I got adult ADHD or some shit, but like I watch 3, 4, 5 episodes, and then if it gets slow, I'm out. I'm out. Something's got to grab me.
How many? And let's say you pop on a show, first time ever watching it. How many episodes you give it before something has to grab you? 3. So by the end of, hour 3, by the end of it, or even maybe at the end of the third half hour, by the end of it, something has to make you go, "Oh shit, what happened? What's going to happen here?"
By the third one, it's got to make me come back next week.
Okay. Yep. Speaking of coming back next week,
Ozark's still a great show.
Fucking just ruined my whole night. All right, cousin Randy. No. Do you believe that The Boys has become everything that it parodied. I read an article that said The Boys is so now anti-woke and so against the establishment that they are literally the show that's woke, because the fact that they put the siren in, and the fact, even though it's a tongue-in-cheek thing, that they're doing it because it's, the woke thing to do, that they are literally doing it so much that it is the show that they are trying not to be. How do you feel about that?
I think they know exactly what they're doing. I enjoy it, and I enjoy it to the point where they're like, it's like a stick to them.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're overdoing it because people are like, we don't want that woke shit. We want, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, we're going to overdo it right now.
Yeah.
So you get so upset, but I think there's like a climax coming. I think
they
there's
have
something
to keep watching, right?
Yeah.
Or because the people that are invested already have no choice but to keep
They have
watching,
no choice
right?
but to keep, because it's season 4.
Yep. Yeah,
season 4. So
yep.
if you're watching season 4, you're been
not giving up
invested.
now.
You're not going to stop watching because there's, it's a more woke.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, well, what's coming? And I think there's a crescendo to say. I think there's a big pop coming.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
Yeah. Oi. That's my impression of Butcher. Oi.
Oi.
Oi. That's all I could do.
When he goes like this, when he goes, I'm all right. Looks at his fucking ear. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right, mate. All jokes aside, I like Butcher's character, truly do. I like Butcher. Butcher's a great character. But every single time I see him, all I think is a big cheese and face and a guy from Star Trek. Just that's all I think about.
I think of from Guardians of the Galaxy, Taserface.
Okay.
Just because he has a big face.
Okay.
And that guy was like, oh, they called me Taserface. And everyone was laughing at him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what comes to mind when I think of Butcher. Favorite character
Homelander
in The Boys. Dude. Homelander,
Homelander.
You're wild.
Homelander or
the Deep. I know you love the Deep.
Or Huey, man. Believe it or not.
I was just about, my favorite character is Huey.
Really, Huey. Huey fights the good fight, but he's not all clean.
That's what I was gonna say. I like Huey because he's a good guy, but it's not your typical good guy shit. Like Huey, you gotta do some fuck shit. You gotta do some dirt in order to sometimes get that good across.
All right, now let me fill you on this. Ready? Same fucking theory. Everything you just said. Why can't that apply to Homelander?
Because he was jerking off on the top of a building.
Well, what's that got to do with anything? What did he say? He said, "I'll do whatever the fuck I want." Man, that is so funny. God, that was so funny. I'll do what the fuck I want. Flying around.
That's why. Yeah.
But like, listen to me. The only bad side about Homelander is that he's an egocentric, maniacal, fucking superhuman killer with an ego problem, but
slightly racist,
No. I know.
Racist,
that's the thing about him.
sexist.
He doesn't play that racist shit. That's the thing about him. He don't play the racist shit. He plays the sexist shit, and he plays the ego male, the alpha male. But just like with that chick, what was her name, Stormfront? He was like, she was like, oh, we'll make the perfect species or whatever the fuck. And he was like, just suck my dick. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, come on. I mean, I get what you're saying, chick, but this fucking blew me. Like.
But wasn't that because he was infatuated like his mother or whatever?
Yeah, but any woman that's ever if you notice, just like with this chick Siren, regardless of who they are, any woman that promises him power, that promises him power, is somebody that he not blindly follows, but he takes under the wing. Everybody else he seeks and destroys and conquers, just like that chick that's like, oh, you're firing me? The chick who rips her hair out, Ashley, whatever the fuck her name is on there, the
Right.
marketing person.
Yeah.
You know, she has nothing to offer him truly, except for being a do-bot, a yes man. Oh, yeah. So other than that, you know, that's why he respects these women, you know, that stick up to him. But at the same time, there's only so many times you can actually stick up for yourself or stick up around him before he just squashes you like a bug. So, but
Homeland is wild.
I like, you know, just like with but the way my brain thinks, I always think about, okay, I can be friends with that guy. Just like with like Chucky or Freddy. I'm always like, man, I would be more so friends with them than why would they want to kill me though? Like it's cool. You
So
know what I mean? Like it's
be
cool.
in the dream and you be like walking down the street and Chucky, Freddy comes out of nowhere, ching, oh, I'm gonna get you. And you're like, yo, what's up, dog?
Yeah. I'd be like, listen, I know the deal, but hear me out. You live because I'm sleeping, right? If I'm dead, I can't be sleeping. So let me live. Let's go rob a bank or something. And
But he wouldn't even
chill.
but that's the thing. He wouldn't even come for you.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't even be his forte.
Exactly.
Because
I
you
don't
ain't
live on Elm
scared.
Street.
But I'm saying he feeds off this motherfucker. He feeds off fear. That motherfucker go, bah! But he feeds off fear. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So
True.
the first time he sees you and he goes ching, and you're like, whoa, he'd be like, oh shit.
he would go chink. Yo, it'd be fucked up. I'd be walking down, right? I'd be all high in my dream, right? Because you know it's your dream, right? So you know you'd be all high and shit, right?
Yeah.
And he'd pop up out of nowhere and go chink. What's up, fat boy? And I'd go, holy shit, Robert England. Oh my god. What? Like
You go, that's not the fucking line.
Yeah. You go, who is Robert?
You know, because it's a movie.
Yeah.
That's not the fucking line, kid.
Yeah. He'd look at me and go, cut. I can't come.
I can't with this guy.
I can't with this kid.
Can't.
Where do they find these people? And he storms off.
Bring a young white woman.
Some woman go, in her back practicing her fucking screams and shit.
I will say, when I first I agree with you. When I first saw Freddy, I was like, whoa, this is cool.
Right.
Fuck his background and all that. But when I saw him as a monster, I'm like, whoa, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
What creeped me out was the little jump roping girls.
Yeah, dude.
That was the creepiest part. Yeah. That type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Fuck no.
Creepy people. Yeah. Yeah. Creepy, and they're filthy.
Yeah.
My son is always filthy. Take a shower, he get out, he's dirty. I don't understand.
You know what? You know what the scariest thing is? Scary. Let me ask you first. But what's the scariest fucking thing that you think you could see that would just make you go like, just fucking just deteriorate as a fucking human and man, and you'd probably fall to the ground because it's so scary.
Probably a wave coming at me that's like as tall as a building. You would like that shit. Like, remember, 2012, the movie 2012, and
yeah, dude. I
Day After Tomorrow, shit like that.
I was a whole year.
I was there.
I was there, dude.
I survived, motherfucker. I got a
swimming
pin that says survivor. But honestly, that's my biggest fear is like just a rogue wave drowning, bro.
That's so fucked up because have you ever seen the video? There's a bird's eye view. Someone has their phone in their hand about 8 feet, literally 8 feet out in the water on a big rock. There's a woman standing there. Or it's not standing, she's laying there. And they're like, okay, and there's all these waves crashing. So this guy is like, oh, I'm going to go in and get her and help her. The guy goes over on the rock and all of a sudden a big wave comes and neither one of them are there anymore.
Everybody gone.
Everybody's gone.
Yep. I've seen that. I've also seen one where those little, there's like pockets where like the wave will come, but like water will rush into these little pockets.
Yeah. Yep.
I've saw people standing around one of those.
Okay.
And a big wave came and like kind of knocked some people over. And when it brushed back, it pulled one person in. They had no clue until everyone kind of stood up and was looking around. Then they look in there and they see her. And so they're like, oh, everyone starts screaming and panicking. But there's already another wave that's coming. And you don't see her hit rocks or anything like that, but you can see her down there, like a hand and stuff like that spinning. And then wave comes in, water shoots up again. And then it's like, it just sucks back out. And you're like, where's she at?
Oof.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Or the one, the tsunami in the Philippines or something like that.
Okay.
Where people are recording.
Tsunamis are dangerous, dude.
Bro. But they're recording the beach because they see all the water receding.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, look at this. The person recording is at like a hotel and they're recording out to the beach. You see people walking further and further into the sand, and people are like, oh, what is this?
Oh, no.
This? Minutes later, rushing back. Water is rushing back in.
Oof.
And it's just, that was like one of the, the big tsunamis that like a lot of people were swept away and lost and shit like that. But man, that's one of my biggest fears.
Could you imagine that, dude?
No.
You know the scariest thing to me?
What's the scariest thing to you? One of them dolls?
It's funny you say that, but the scariest thing to me, imagine being underneath the ground in like a cavern, and all of a sudden entrance is done. Lights are down there, right? And all the lights turn off.
So your exit is stuck. You're just in a cave.
Your exit stuck under the ground. A cavern, not even a cave, a cavern. 200 feet under the ground. All the electricity, all the lights go out. They've drilled down there. So you're stuck underground. You put your flashlight on, right? No signal on your phone, so you're really stuck. Turn your flashlight on. And when you do, there's like 100 little tiny things with like bridesmaid dresses on, all facing the opposite way.
What?
So when you go over there and you're like, what is that? It's like that thing from Scary Movie 2, and they all turn around and they look like a little baby Michael Jackson, and they're like, imagine being stuck in a fucking tunnel like that. Oh my god, dude.
That's your worst fear?
Yeah, bro, because I'd run and fucking fall in the cavern and die somewhere in the pitch black.
You probably die from a heart attack as soon as bitches go, you'd be like, oh.
Here's a
the
fun
best
fact.
Case scenario.
It's fucked up. Here's a fun fact. Here's a primo fact. No bullshit. You can fact check this. This is straight up primo fact. You ain't got to, but for whoever wants to, you can. Did you know that under the ground caverns are so, like with the lights off, it's so dark and so black, so pitch black, that if you stay under there for 2 days, you'll go blind?
Really?
Yeah, because your eyes try so hard to find light that
they'll strain themselves to death.
It'll strain themselves to death, and they'll go blind. It might not be 48, it might be 72, but from the way it was explained to me from a cavern man, 48 hours.
My God, I said 48 hours.
There's a place I went to. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about this, but there's a place I went to. That's a serious. This is real. It's fucked up. Because it's fucked up. There's a place I went to, and there's a Tucalichi Caverns. And I overheard somebody, apparently one of the generational ancestors of somebody from the Tucalichi Caverns estate, talking about how there was bodies buried under the caverns. But apparently no one's allowed to know about that. So I only say it because I have no evidence to say it's true.
Hey, to the millions and millions of people that watch this podcast, you're in the know now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just something that I heard.
I see here 10 days of darkness can potentially cause temporary blindness.
It's to type
that
in
can last up to 2 weeks.
Because the way it was, like I said, the way it was explained to me, maybe that guy maybe he didn't know. To type in, is there such thing as complete dark? Is there a complete darkness that'll make you go blind? That's what I
want. Will complete darkness make you go blind?
Yes.
All right, let's see.
That, like I said, I don't truly know, but that's the way it was explained to me.
All right, will complete darkness make you go blind? Total light deprivation can cause temporary vision loss after a few days in the dark, but vision should return to normal after a few hours in the light. It takes the eyes about 20 to 30 minutes to fully adjust from bright sunlight to complete darkness.
Well, in that case, what I was told was complete bullshit. So there's probably no fucking bodies in the Tucalichi Caverns as well.
All right, not. That's just tourist trap, Playboy. You know what I'm saying?
However, if I was down there for 10 days, I'd have been blinded for 22 minutes, motherfucker.
Hello.
If
you can take your glasses off and close your eyes for 5 minutes and you're blind.
Okay? I can take my glasses off and I'm blind.
There you go.
I'm just blind. That's
bro. Did you see what happened?
Who did? Who happened to what?
Bro, do you know what's going on in the world?
Oh, are you?
I'm talking about the warships.
The warships, the ones that are manned right now.
The Russian warships,
the ones that they're sending out. You're saying
they were off the coast of Florida, going to Cuba.
Are they going down to Cuba to fight them or join them?
No, join them. They're going down to help them
to fight us.
So I don't know. Who knows? I just they've been hanging out with certain people. North Korea. They just signed a treaty.
Peace to Kim Jong-un. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, your boy went over there, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen.
He squashed that whole beef.
I've watched Dennis Rodman cry with my own two eyes. A man who I can honestly say I've wanted to be like for as long as I can remember. I've watched this
someone
man,
you looked up to like a father figure.
Straight up. I've watched this man 5 feet away from me cry.
Mm-hmm.
So if hey, listen, if Denny thinks you're cool, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, world might not understand, but yeah, it might be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, so they signed a peace treaty. They left Cuba. I think they were there for like 5 days.
Fuck, lifting weights, eating Wheaties, just fucking getting ready.
Eating Cubano sandwiches and shit.
Oh man, I love Cubanos, man. Like, how can you go to places that have good food? Now, Russia, I don't like Polish sauce. I mean, I like sausage. I like sauerkraut. Fuck them sauerkraut eating some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get real. I don't give a fuck.
Let's be real here.
Your New Year's Eve dish or not.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I don't care if that's your New Year's Eve dish or not. You know, a lot of people, that's my New Year's Eve dish. Sauerkraut. Fucking bring in the New Year with your stinky ass breath somewhere else.
Vinegar and shit.
Fuck out of here.
But a Cubano, bro.
Cubano.
What's a good meal that someone can serve you where you go, man, like they can do no wrong to me because this meal right here, like they need to be around.
Something they're cooking or taking me out somewhere.
Yes, that's somebody.
Okay.
Something they're making.
I'll tell you what, guaranteed winner every time. There's 2 of them in my book where if it's either one of these, it's a guaranteed.
Like, they don't even have to ask
time.
you what you want for dinner. If they make this, you're like, yes.
Steak, like a nice, it can be any cut of their choosing, obviously, right? But a nice steak with a nice fucking compound butter, mashed potatoes on the side, some corn, some garlic bread, with a nice. It doesn't matter what it is, but it just has to be an ice cold drink. My drinks have to be ice fucking cold, like hurt your teeth ice cold. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
And the second one would be stuffed shells with some chicken parm and some garlic bread or some garlic knots in there, and maybe just a small side of. I know it doesn't fit it, but this is what I like. Maybe a little fettuccine alfredo or even just a little angel hair pasta, but it cannot. This is the deal breaker. You're going to be like, don't make sense, but it does. For me, it cannot be regular spaghetti. I do not eat regular spaghetti noodles. I don't fucking like regular spaghetti noodles. I don't care if they're bow tie. I don't care if they're fucking.
You like angel? You like thin ass angel hair, or you like other noodles?
I like bow tie, rigatoni, ziti, anything but a fucking noodle. But the reason I say angel hair is because I'll accept that over a regular noodle.
They're all the same, right?
It's about texture for me. I just don't like that bullshit.
They're all the same.
It's all the same flavor. You're absolutely right.
What do you mean texture though? It's
like motherfuckers be sitting there and they got their fork and then they eat it and then they go and they slurp that some bitch up.
Yeah.
You can't do that with a bow tie. You know what I'm saying? Like, name one motherfucker that be slurping their bow ties. Talk about.
You don't have to slurp it.
No, but listen, you asked me what my meal was. I'm not a slurper. I'm a chewer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sucking nothing back.
You bring some fucking spaghetti noodles around me, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you dead. And it can't even be butter noodles, dog. I'm talking. Listen, it better be egg fucking noodles. Come correct. Bro, that's all I'm saying. If you're trying to make amends, come correct. Don't be like, oh,
there you have it.
Some, even
don't you bring those spaghetti noodles around, Primo.
Give me some elbow noodles. I don't care. Give me some spiral. Give me anything.
Anything but
regular
spaghetti.
Barilla fucking. I snapped them in half and put them in the thing.
You don't snap pasta. You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Some people do that.
That's crazy.
And I don't even fuck with it when it's long too, because you be sitting there spinning your spiral like a fucking dreidel for 7 minutes.
So what is it with angel hair? Are you just like I can
angel
pick up all this
because angel hair sticks together better, and you can sit there and it's more chunky. It globs together better. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like you haven't been cooked noodles properly. Like I'm just hearing
I have an authentic Italian authentic old Italian wife. So I've been having some al dente noodles for a long time, but she knows better. Like one time, the first time she ever cooked fucking regular spaghetti in this house, boom, across the fucking wall it went.
Across the wall
it went. She was like, "What's that?" I said, "Are you serious?" In this house, reached into my fucking, handy dandy fucking toolbox.
Pulled out some
bow tie. Pulled out some goddamn bow tie. Put a little butter on that son bitch with a little pink Himalayan sea salt.
Turn it sideways.
She said to me, she said, "Wow." She said, "This is the way." And I say,
"This is the way."
You're goddamn right it is.
If you ever bring that spaghetti bullshit around me,
bring that bullshit around here.
That's too funny, bro. That's too funny. Man,
why
look, for me, I'm gonna give 2 as well.
Okay.
My very first one.
I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm looking through the cabinets. Boom.
Meat lasagna.
Okay.
That's
meat lasagna. How thick are we talking? How many layers?
Minimum 4 layers.
Okay,
That's a minimum.
okay. Say less.
But see, I like a 8x10 pan. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So 4 layers is going to be like this, but it's going to be longer. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell yeah. Yep.
So I want the ricotta mixed with the mozzarella, with the basil. I want all that mixed together. I want the bechamel on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Hell
want
yeah.
no bullshit.
Hell yeah. No bullshit. Okay. I
You
hear
know,
that.
lasagna
Hell
with
yeah.
garlic bread for sure.
Okay, absolutely. That's a fucking given.
Second meal.
What are you
that
having
can
to drink
do-
with that? What are you drinking? You throwing it down with some milk?
I don't know why.
I mean, you never said that. You never
What?
specified. So
I know, but I
figured I'd bring you ice cold a milk with one big ice cube in it.
you want milk?
You want milk?
Yo, you know how disrespected I would feel if somebody offered me milk for dinner?
Bro, listen, do you
That's
do
not
you
me,
know how many
Playboy.
fucking kids out there go, I would serve milk and spaghetti every fucking day? That shit was nasty.
I would be real upset. You just put a glass of milk down.
Like jailhouse.
Boom, with an ice cube in it. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ice cube.
Yo, if you
big ass
put ice in
cube
your milk,
in
you're
fucking
wild.
Ice cold milk, bro.
Comment below if you put ice cube in your milk.
I know there's people out there to do it.
I just need to know. We need to have a discussion. But
about their eating habits.
ice, you know, a nice bev. You know, I like tea. But my second meal would have to be fish tacos. A nice piece of, you know, I want battered fried fish taco. Nice little slaw instead of like lettuce or cabbage slaw on it with like some kind of chipotle or something dressing, something a little spicy. Hit a lime on that bitch. Whoo, nice jorito to go with that bitch.
Damn.
A mandarin jorito.
You know, listen, if I was cooking this meal for you, out of those two, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm going lasagna.
He said I make you a mayonnaise sandwich.
Yeah, listen, that it would be the lasagna. It would be the fucking bombest lasagna you ever had, straight up, hands down.
I love lasagna,
no bullshit. Man. However, I can't cook, so you're beat. So yeah, I mean, so stay mad, dog.
For kicking my goddamn dog.
That's it. I kicked your dog. My bad. I'll order out. I guarantee you that. I'll order out. Anything you want.
Most expensive lasagna you ever had.
You know what I mean? But
well, that's the thing though. However the meal comes about,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta cook it. However the meal comes about, your boy want lasagna.
I have some old authentic Italian lady cooking for you. Yeah, I mean, don't even sweat it.
Hell yeah.
It'd be set it and forget it. Ron Popeil. Listen, man, much like that, I gotta let you know, I'm cooked.
Listen, y'all, tune in next week. You already know what we do. Every week we drop in new content. Like, share, subscribe. Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok,
whatever it may be.
All that stuff. Fox News. But listen, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your boy Jay Buddha. That's probably Paulie Prima Donna, Prima Della, Primavera, Prima.
Yeah, your boy Pillsbury Paularino.
Pillsbury Paularino. I like that one. Woohoo! Woohoo! Until next time.